Hello, Sagittarius. What is up? Welcome to Flavored Vivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. Sorry, I was checking out the energies here. The receptive. Okay. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it onto the physical, some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. Okay, Sagis, you guys are going to be experiencing a tower moment, but this tower moment was brought on by some sort of like argument, okay? And it's going to create this ego, death, ego integration for you. Spirit is asking you to clear and cut cord ties right now, but also recognize within yourself like ways that maybe your defenses, okay, it says our defenses are ways that our minds trick us into seeing what is in the unconscious because it feels like we're not ready to heal what is hidden. There's a difference between defenses and defending. Okay, defending is like, oh, I'm being attacked, but we throw up a defense shield, right? More often than not when we feel like we are being attacked, okay? So your defenses are ways that your mind tricks you into not seeing what's in the unconscious because it feels like you're not ready to heal what is hidden. And so this tower moment, this like argument or whatever it is leading to this ego death integration, okay, for you. It's a huge event now, but it's in a powerful way where it's going to bring you wish fulfillment and healing because there's parts of yourself that you have not yet accepted, okay? It's like those individuals that are all like, I want everything to be love and light and peace and da-da-da-da, but they don't actually integrate their shadow. Their shadow work makes them uncomfortable, or approaching these things makes them uncomfortable. You're doing the work though. This is you doing the work, okay? This is you diving into that discomfort and being like, yo, I fucked up, or I need to shift this out. This isn't right. It's not healthy for me to see things that way. It's not healthy for me to be this way. And there's a need for some stillness, some meditation, some contemplation, okay? And self-acceptance, this card says, self-renewal, renewing and accepting those parts like of our shadow. It's a beautiful energy here. It really is. But Spirit's asking you to pay attention and acknowledge red flags. There's wisdom to be gained from some sort of like wise counselor around, okay? Or you are this wise counselor, you're creating, okay, it's either you're creating this ego death, or I don't like the term ego death anymore. I don't really resonate with it. I consider ego integration because we don't really ever kill our ego, right? But this ego integration here, or you're experiencing it, okay? And you're going to know where you're at based on this. There's new light codes that are being activated within you during this time right now as well. I also see in your love life, okay, first of all, your love life showed up in two different areas. One, it showed up at work. So you could be meeting somebody at work, okay, or there's something here about combining finances, like being in love here, feeling very loved, working with the love of your life. Maybe you guys are building or opening a business together as well, but you are free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Like, allow yourself to be loved and enjoy this love right now. Enjoy this energy. This person that you're dealing with could feel like you put a love spell on them because of how obsessed they are with you, which I honestly I think that's cute. And perhaps you did, or whatever, it doesn't matter. You guys could be planning a trip together soon. There's some sort of vacation that you guys are going on here. And, I feel like you guys are really transcending obstacles together here. You are closing out specific issues in progressing in life together. I do want to prepare someone. If you are going on a trip soon with this person, I do feel like they are going to ask for like your hand in marriage or something like that. So, ladies, gents, whoever, make sure your nails are done and, you pack the right outfits, things of that sort here. Not to ruin the surprise or anything, but just to more so prepare. It does look really beautiful. So let's go ahead and shuffle live and see what this is. I'm really curious about this tower moment though. Okay, what is this tower moment for Sagittarius? It's, yes, King of Cups in the reverse. It's a subconscious tower moment, okay, where it's like something in your subconscious is being shown to Yes, learned a lesson and cultivate a new beginning because of it. The Knight of Pentacles, because there was some sort of like stagnation in this energetic field. So something's coming in to disrupt this energetic field. Okay, Judgment. The divine is coming in. This is a divine disruption because it was creating some sort of misalignment, the Hermit card in the reverse, and it's allowing you to see higher truths here. So it is for the highest good, okay? I wouldn't be afraid of it. Three of Swords. It might be painful to experience or like witness, but again, it's for the highest good and to empower you, not disempower you. You'd be disempowered by staying in the state that you are in. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this is here. Messages please for Sagittarius. Messages please for Sagittarius. Okay, approach and standstill. So standstills in the reverse, which we love to see, because like I said, this Tower moment is here to help you integrate some version of you that you were unable to see, and it was divinely orchestrated, okay, to break you out of this standstill energy where you would have been stuck in and then inner truth, and I said it, and align you to like this inner truth, this wholeness of this energy. So approach here. Increased influence, hopefulness, lightening up, and arrival, advancing, and a warm reception is what this card says. Tell me about approach. I actually don't know much about that card. Six of Cups. Past ways. Childhood. The Fool card in the reverse. So somebody's childhood was keeping them stuck, or their like inner child was keeping them stuck from like growing or seeing something beyond a certain conditioning, okay, a certain expectation, a certain belief system here. Ace of Wands in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse. And it's like somebody didn't want to see this, all right? And there is like that defense, exactly, yes. Your mind tricks us into like not seeing what is in the unconscious because it feels like we're not ready. But this was, the divine was like, I don't care if you're ready or not. It's being healed right now. And so it's for your advancement though. It's the Temperance. It's for you to step into your power and honor both the dark and the light, okay? Hold space in it. Three of Wands, because otherwise you wouldn't have been able to move forward. So it's for the highest good here, so that you can move beyond certain limitations, whatever subconscious limitations, belief systems, programming, expectations, etc. that this was. So we'd love to see that for you guys. So this Tower moment is really changing your life. Okay, we have an army of angels is protecting you. We'd love to see that. What else do we have for Sagittarius? Ooh, yes, exactly. So there's an inability to see something clearly in a situation. We also have Thought Form Demon. So Thought Form Demon is like seeing something as like shameful or like, Thought Form Demon can be like anxiety, depression, any shame, guilt, any of those things that kind of creates this negative energy around us in our aura. Okay, we have willfully misinterpreting you showing up in the reverse. Okay, love spell done on you against your free will. Baby, this is twice now that this love spell energy has come up. Your angels and guides are trying to protect you from some love spell. Hold on, we'll see what this is. Messages, please. You are not an energy source for those who refuse to do their inner work, okay? This is fertilizer for your next step in life. Yes, very beautiful. Okay, tell me about willfully misinterpreting you in the reverse. Four of Cups in the reverse. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Three of Cups in the reverse. And the Emperor card, Aries energy. Okay. Yeah, Judgment. Okay, I'm just gonna be real here. I think that you are misunderstanding where another person in your life was coming from, okay? Even though this person was divinely guided, Judgment here, to help you break through something that you were holding on to. Okay, because this person is showing up in the upright, so it could be Aries, it could be a father figure, a baby daddy, baby mama, right? A mother figure, anything like that, right? But somebody who has a lot of like power, and this individual, it's like you are misinterpreting their stance and where they're coming from, because there's something here that you didn't want to see, that you were holding on to, and the divine orchestrated this. Page of Wands here. And it's like, I do feel like the opportunity was mishandled improperly because it wasn't fun. Thank you. Three of Pentacles in the reverse. This could have been like, okay, Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Two Cups in the upright. Okay. And then you also have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So this is something here where this could have been like past life as well. This feels like a soul friend. Okay, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, and it's like somebody failed to see an opportunity. They did something the wrong way. The Hangman. Yeah, and it was meant to break you free of some sort of stagnation. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, which is complete and utter halt. It's stagnation. It's refusal of like transformation. Eight of Swords. Eight of Wands. 888. So, okay. What? Okay, so if this is just a misunderstanding, Ten of Cups, possibly because of like family influence or something like that, possibly like a brother, or you are like a brother, okay? King of Wands, a fire sign. And the Empress, or a mother figure. Hierophant in the reverse. Five of Pentacles. Somebody was giving you bad advice and you took it, and you weren't meant to take it. It was coming from family possibly, okay? And you weren't meant to take that advice. It could have been like family that you misunderstood in the situation, like a mother, a father figure, a brother, a cousin, I don't know. But a sibling, I just heard a sibling. And it's like you misunderstood the situation or the lesson in this, okay? Anyway, so that could have been the argument that you had here. Tell me about love spell done on you against your free will. I want to know about this because this has two cards on about love spell here. Tell me about this. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse and the Page of Cups in the reverse. Somebody's naive and they don't know what they're doing, but they are creating karma for themselves. I feel like somebody's trying to do like glamour magic or something like that even. They don't know what they're doing. They're creating karma. They're creating karmic connections. The Five of Swords. Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. This person, Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Ten of Wands. I'm telling you, this person is just creating problems. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's the problem here? Like, what do they expect from Sagittarius? Queen of Pentacles. Stability, practicality. Like, they need to be more practical. I'm hearing parasocial relationship. Yeah, you're in the public eye or something like that. They have this, like, parasocial relationship with you. Okay? It's like, you know... Okay, respectfully, and you know, people can have their experiences or whatever. I'm not trying to be rude, but you know, back in the day, I would get DMs all the time from people I've never met in my life that are like, "You're my twin flame," and I'm like, "No, the fuck, I'm not." No, I'm not. Okay, so it's kind of like that energy where it's like somebody's weirdly obsessed with you. All right, and it's because the spell work is like backfiring to teach them a lesson. All right, tell me about your ancestors and guides here. Yeah, Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. They're trying to keep you out of this relationship here. They don't want you in this connection or this relationship. It could be a Taurus that's doing this to you. Magician in the reverse. Okay, but you're being protected by your ancestors and your guides from this magic. Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about, but you can like feel this person pulling on your energy. Tell me about you are not an energy source for those who refuse to do their inner work. Okay, we have the Hangman in the reverse. This represents enlightenment. and the Ten of Cups. I feel like you have family members that don't do the inner work, okay, that are very stuck in like old, outdated, archaic ways of thinking, being, and doing. And you are more of like the enlightened child. You are the enlightened sibling, okay, the enlightened cousin, whatever it is. You're here to break these generational curses. I feel like your family really has a tendency to kind of like pull on your energy or siphon from your energy. Specifically a Pisces, does not have to be, but that's just what I'm getting here. It's like, yeah, the Queen of Cups. Somebody that should be like nurturing and loving you, actually exhausting you. People pleaser, I heard people pleaser, okay? So being mindful of like people pleasing to make your family happy if you know that your family is like not good for you, okay? Don't be afraid of being a disruptor. A lot of people come into this life to destroy and rebuild, rebirth. And so check out your chart. Like you'll know based on your astrology chart. Tell me about this is fertilizer for your next step in life. Four of Pentacles. Ooh. And the Strength card. Yeah, okay. You have to be courageous and brave because there's something here that you know that you have to do, but you're not doing it because you're afraid to do it on your own. So it's like you're holding on, but Spirit's having this Tower moment come in again so it can eradicate where you're at and launch you to where you're supposed to be. You need to listen to like your intuition because there's a lot of disillusionment around you. There's a lot of illusion around you. Yes, there's a lot of lies, manipulation. There's a lot of deception around you. Ace of Swords, and Spirit's trying to anchor the truth into you, but are you willing to listen? Seven of Pentacles. So this has been going on for like a long time, I'm hearing. A long time. What's the next step for Sagittarius? Thank you. That flew out. Page of Wands in the reverse. Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're ignoring the next step. Saggies, come on. Messages, please, for Sag. The Death card. Transformation. You're trying to avoid transformation right now for the next step. The next step is a death and a rebirth. It's this ego death integration here. But it's like you're refusing to see it. You don't want to see it. You don't want to see it. King of Pentacles in the reverse. It might feel like it's distorting your perception of reality or yourself or something like that, or it goes against what you believe. It's like there's a need for deconstruction here. Tell me about this as fertilizer for the next step. Thank you. Confession. Yeah, feelings being expressed, okay? To receive this golden opportunity. So it's like expressing your truth to receive this golden opportunity here. Yes, you're a unique soul. Be the leader that you came here to be. And that's landed on the you're not an energy source for you're constantly going through dust in reverse. Back up. Same. Oh my gosh. I think it's like almost, it's like a once a week thing for me here. And I'm just like, and another one. Okay. But on repeat. I've just learned to accept it. It doesn't always feel great, but I feel amazing afterwards. So hopefully you have the same outlook on it. But yeah, and then speak up. Yes, there's a difference between talking shit and saying your truth. Stand your ground. You need to stand your ground against this family energy that's like using you as an energy source, because these karmic individuals are trying to keep you bound, okay? Or they're keeping you bound to this energy. Tell me about love spell. Somebody has no protection because of the decisions they made. So whoever's doing this weird love spell thing, again, your ancestors are on their ass. Tell me about willfully misinterpreting you in the reverse. Listen to your intuition. Yeah, there's something here that it's like you're being told and you're not listening, you're not hearing it correctly because you don't want to see it. Okay, you know, having a shadow does not mean that you're not a good person. I'm a great person, but I'm also a fucking bitch. Okay, I also have a shadow. And I love my shadow. My shadow is very passionate about like justice and fairness and balance and everything here. I know that I am a catalyst. I know that I'm a mirror. I know that I'm not going to be that friend that just like lets people feed their own delusions. Like, no, I'm not ever gonna do that. I'm always me being good is me honoring and holding space for the dark and the light. And it's like, you are a good person here, and it's not trying to shame you out of like not being a good person, you know. But I feel like you have a hard time because you think that's what bad people do. You have this like good versus bad thing. Honestly, I feel like if you're struggling with like good versus bad, you need to take a philosophy class, okay? That'll structure that, because that will tell you here, good versus bad goes into philosophy, it goes into ethics. Like, take an ethics class. You'll learn all of that in those types of classes, okay? So I do feel like there is a little bit of like a struggle with that. Yeah. So anyways, let's go ahead and move forward here from that energy. You have a brand new beginning coming in. When you're ready, it'll be here for you. Okay? New home, new car, new life. Exactly. New beginning here. You do have a love affair though, so there could be somebody at work like you could be meeting. Beware of love affairs at work though. They rarely end well. Soul-sucking job. That's not great. That's not, hold on. And endings. Okay, so that's good. You're quitting a soul-sucking job. We love to see that. Okay, the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, a rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. Some of you guys are, yes, transforming. Beautiful. This is great. I love this. All right. Some of you guys are leaving a job behind, and that job is going to crash and burn without you. Okay, genuinely. You're transforming so much. Your future energy is connections and networking. And it's like change is the natural order of things, so don't be afraid of the unknown. Don't be afraid of like endings and new beginnings. It wasn't for you anyways, I just heard. 4 of Swords. You could be resting and recuperating right now. Messages, please. Thank you. 6 of Cups in the reverse. And you'll never be the same again. I'm telling you, this tower moment, I know it seems like scary. Like, I get it. A lot of us, we don't want to, like, acknowledge, you know, certain things. But once we finally do, I'm telling you, it is so empowering. Like, and it changes your whole life. I look back on all the 12 billion like ego deaths and transformations I've gone through, and I feel like I've lived 1,000 lifetimes, but I have a lot of life experience because of it, you know, like I have a lot of wisdom because of it. And I look back and I'm like, I needed that. And I'm grateful because I like who I am today. You know, I'm proud of that. And so there's this energy here of like, you're going to be so proud of leaving the past behind, of destroying the past here. 9 of Cups. Yes. And the Star card, destroying the past so that your wish fulfillment can come in, so that you can step into like your destiny and what you're meant to be doing, into your purpose and what you're meant to be doing. Okay, tell me about connections and networking. Some of you guys are healers, okay, or guides. 6 of Swords, beautiful. And it's like these connections, this networking is really going to take you places. Some of you guys are going to be traveling here, possibly like a road trip or a little drive somewhere. The Empress card, beautiful. And they're really going to help take you places. These connections are going to help take you places. They're going to help expand and help you grow, help your business, help your money grow, help your wish fulfillment come to fruition. It's going to bring you a bunch of positive opportunities that are going to help you create this legacy. So it's a really powerful energy. Tell me about company crash. The overall, the Hangman and the Chariot card. Yeah, some of you guys were staying out of business, and the only reason the business was this business is because of you. Genuinely. Like, when you walk away, everything else is going to burn down. Tell me about this. The Knight of Cups. And I feel like you are moving with some strategy here. There's something to hear about strategy and creativity, listening to your heart. King of Wands, okay? Leo reading soon, please. Absolutely. I'll be real with you. I've got a really busy next few days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So let's plan for Friday and I'll meet you there, okay? I'm sorry, I know that seems really far out, but yeah, we've got a lot going on. I've got a lot of clients and stuff like that. I'm doing my best. So Friday, though. I promise you, you'll be first, okay? All right, let's see what we got. Messages, please. I'll be doing YouTube all weekend, though, so don't worry. All 12 signs are going to be done. My schedule's a little wonky this week. All my kids are back in town, and schools this week and everything, so there's a lot going on, but justice in the reverse. Yeah. The reason that this business is crashing, though, is because they're not legitimate in some sort of way. The Six of Wands in reverse, the Justice in reverse, they might get in some sort of, like, legal troubles or something like that. Like, whatever this business is, I don't know. I don't know why I'm getting money laundering. Maybe I've been watching too much Animal Kingdom or something like that. Maybe they need a new fence. Okay, if you know, you know. Okay, it's just a term. So some of you guys might be like very street smart, but you're also very educated. Again, I feel like I'm talking to somebody with a lot of life experiences. Yeah, we have the tree card here, okay? And bright ideas. So your ideas are going to bring a lot of growth, a lot of stability for you. You kind of have a lot of different options, but I think focusing on one thing at a time and then letting it branch out, okay? Letting it branch out naturally here. It's going to bring forth a lot of stability for you. Everything looks good within your finances. I like your money reading a lot. You guys look good. There's a lot of good energy coming. This is why I like ego integrations, ego desk, because I already know what comes on the other side of it. Wait, hello. This is Star. Hi. She likes to bury herself in the skins. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then we got Soul. Oh my goodness, Soul alert. I don't know what Cerberus is. I've got a puppy too. He's probably with one of my kids. Messages, please. Matters of the heart. Dragonfly. All right. Hey, you're pulling my hair. Do you miss me? Hey, Zaid, are you awake? Zaid. I think my kid's asleep, so never mind. He's tired. Okay. All right. So we have the original, like what I said at the beginning of this read in the matters of love life here, but yeah, this is a different spread, just to let you know. Okay. You could be having a breakup with a water sign or a divorce here, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay. We've got love spell in the reverse. Ooh, or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And give it time. Someone else. There's a third party situation going on. What is happening here? Okay. Somebody's hiding something from you. You don't know the truth of the situation just yet. I feel like this person has a lot of like ego issues, okay, because they lack confidence. They need a lot of external validation. This is the type of person where it's like one person's attention is not enough. They need attention from others. Give it time, though. This is going to come out in divine timing. You're going to receive the truth, clarity in the truth in divine timing. It's going to come out. About a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, okay? Doesn't have to be, but it could be about a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What's this truth? Seven of Wands and the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Well, all it's telling me is like the truth is being delayed. The truth is delayed. Knight of Cups. Somebody owes you an apology. Somebody's... Okay. Somebody's... manifesting out of desperation, but it's not what is good for you and it's not what's good for them. And I feel like there's going to be a confession about this love spell, about things going on. Somebody needs to confess, somebody needs to apologize. They're doing this out of like ego. Tell me about the fear ego. Okay, we have the strength card and the death card. So we have Scorpio or Leo. This could be a Scorpio or a Leo. The Fool card, Aries. Star card, Aquarius. But it's like somebody wants to transform the way that you look at them. Okay? So, Hangman, Four of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Somebody's trying to control the narrative of the way that they're perceived. Because they know that if they were seen for exactly who they are without actually doing the work, they would be left in the cold. But this person like doesn't want to let go of a certain narrative. They don't want you to see like who they really are. So it's like they do a lot of glamour workings or love spells or something like that to like keep things as they are. For some of you guys, you might find out that somebody has a third party. They got this third party pregnant. Yeah. Somebody has some sort of addiction. Okay. Four of Cups in the reverse. You're going to be forced to like let go of this person. I'm getting way too many downloads here and timelines. Let's stick to one thing at a time. Hold on. I'm picking up all the traditional tarot. All right. Tell me about the separation from this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Hierophant. So you could have been married to this person or in a long-term commitment with it. It could have been a Taurus. So you could have any of these in your chart as well. This person was like draining your energy. You're no longer dealing with this individual. Tell me about love spell. The Ace of Swords. You figured out about like that energy. You can see the truth through this situation. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You're not confused at all. Tell me about clarity coming forth. The Sun card. It's just truth is coming forward. Give it time. All right. The truth of the situation is going to come out. Tell me about frustrated. Three of Pentacles because of a third party situation. So somebody's going to have to confess about some sort of third party situation. Okay. They might have had a love spell on them or something like that. And they like fell for it. I'm not making excuses for them. It's just what's coming up here. Tell me about the person that is protecting their, character. What is that about? Judgment card. They're receiving judgment because of it. People are going to see their true character. Yeah, the Emperor card here. And the Knight of Wands. Like, they can't run from this anymore. I feel like somebody was really running from it, and it was in a very selfish way. Okay? It wasn't in a way of, like, being empowered. The Hermit card in the reverse and the Seven of Pentacles here. So this has been like a long time coming. This person's been doing this for a long time. All right, Ace of Pentacles, and this is bringing forth new beginnings. The truth is coming out about this energy. All right, so, and by the way, glamours and stuff like that, babies, they're great. They help you. I even have glamour spray for children on my website, okay? Because they're great. They can help, like, making sure that their teachers are nice and not getting bullied at school and stuff like that. Those things are great, but when you're using it to manipulate and, like, hide a facade of what a shitty person you are, that's when it's manipulation. And that's when it's bad. You know, there's specific wording that you'd want to use or do. And so I feel like this person, they don't realize that they're doing it in a manipulative way because they're insecure, you know, because they lack confidence or they have this like fear they won't get what they want because of it. But because of this fear, because of them trying to play God, you know what I mean? That's what's bringing this breakup here, okay? Because it's not coming from a place of like, I glamour myself in my true light and people see my light, you know what I mean? With no malice, right? Instead, it's like this person falls in love with me and they're obsessed with my freckle on my booty crack. I don't know, whatever, you know? I don't know how to do it in a manipulative way here. For others of you guys, the challenge is somebody got pregnant, okay? Somebody got somebody pregnant, a third party situation. This was all over the place, but I just keep getting 3 different scenarios here. So 2 different scenarios technically. Yeah. Regardless, let this tower come through. It's going to bring that peace. All right. The Tower card again. messages here to close this out. Thank you. Thank you. You are in alignment with your soul's blueprint. We'd love to see it. Okay. Beautiful. Good. All right, make sure you're protecting yourself, taking your salt baths, etc. Okay? Work in silence here. There's a thief watching. Transform your burdens into blessings. You're a master alchemist. Important downloads are coming in. Make sure that you're listening to high vibrational music right now. Okay? Yeah, and connect to your inner child. What's on the top of the deck? Save your money, spend mindfully, and center of the deck, please. We are sending you healing. Be open to receive. Sagittarius, that is what I've got for you guys today, my lovelies. I hope that you guys have a good day. Don't forget to like and support this reading, and I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Oops.